Welcome to USA Old Coins, the channel where we explore the fascinating history of American coins. In today's video, we're taking a closer look at some of the most iconic and inspiring Washington quarter dollars, including the special Maya Angelou and Dr. Sally Ride commemoratives, the historic Crossing the Delaware issue, and the unique 1776 to 1976 bicentennial coins. Join us as we uncover the stories, artistry, and incredible value behind these remarkable pieces of American history. Top 1. Today, we are stepping into the world of poetry, history, and the extraordinary life of one of America's most inspiring voices, all captured on a single coin. This is the 2022 Washington quarter honoring Maya Angelou, a coin that celebrates resilience, creativity, and cultural impact. But beyond its beauty and meaning, this quarter has become a modern treasure for collectors, filled with rarities, errors, and surprising details that can turn an ordinary coin into something truly valuable. If you are a coin lover, a history enthusiast, or someone who appreciates the artistry behind small works of metal, you are in for a story that will hold your attention from the first moment. When you look at the reverse of the Maya Angelou quarter, you see her in graceful motion, a representation of strength, elegance, and inspiration. Her hand is raised, symbolizing empowerment, freedom, and hope. Behind her, intricate patterns of waves and light extend outward, capturing the energy of her words and the rhythm of her poetry. Every line is carefully designed, from the curve of her figure to the flow of the abstract background, making this coin not just a currency, but a miniature work of art. It is striking in its modernity yet deeply rooted in the traditions of American coinage. The United States Mint released this coin as part of the American Women Quarters program, celebrating women who have left a lasting mark on history, culture, and society. Maya Angelou was a poet, a civil rights activist, and a symbol of determination. Capturing her spirit in a single coin was a monumental challenge, and the Mint executed it with remarkable precision. But beyond the aesthetic appeal, collectors know that the real excitement lies in the details, the rare strikes, subtle errors, and the hunt for pristine examples. This coin was produced at multiple mints, including Philadelphia and Denver, with special collector editions from San Francisco. The circulation strikes reached millions, yet many of these coins remain undiscovered in pristine condition. Sharp-eyed collectors quickly learned that high-grade examples could be surprisingly scarce. Mint state coins in MS-66 or MS-67, with full luster and sharp details, are far more valuable than their face value might suggest, and each one tells its own story of survival through handling and time. Among the most captivating aspects for collectors are the rare mint errors found on the Maya Angelou quarter. One such error is the double die variety, where parts of the design, such as the lettering or the abstract background, appear slightly doubled. This subtle doubling can be detected with magnification, creating a ghost-like effect that makes the coin unique. Double dies on modern quarters are not common, and the Maya Angelou examples with significant doubling have become particularly sought after. Die cracks are another fascinating error for this coin. On some examples, small raised lines appear along the design elements, sometimes near the figure or in the background patterns. Each die crack is distinct, caused by a fracture in the die used to strike the coin, meaning no two cracked coins are exactly alike. Larger die breaks, especially when they affect Angelou's figure or the lettering, can make the coin highly collectible. Off-center strikes are another dramatic error. Occasionally, the coin's design is shifted, leaving part of the coin blank. The more off-center the strike, the rarer the coin. These striking errors transform what seems to be a common coin into a visually stunning piece that attracts collectors and numismatic enthusiasts alike. Struck-through errors, broad strikes, and planchet flaws have also been observed in Maya Angelou quarters. Struck-through coins may show missing details due to debris between the die and the planchet during striking. Broad strike errors occur when the coin expands beyond the collar, producing smooth rims and a larger diameter. Each of these errors adds significant rarity and excitement to the hunt for this modern coin. Collectors also highly prize the proof editions of the Maya Angelou quarter. The San Francisco Mint produced deep cameo proofs with frosted figures against mirror-like backgrounds. The contrast makes Angelou's form pop dramatically, highlighting her elegance and grace. These coins are delicate and must be handled with extreme care, as even a tiny scratch or fingerprint can reduce their value. Perfectly preserved proof coins often command high prices because of their beauty and rarity. The satin finish uncirculated coins from collector sets are another point of interest. Their smooth surface and clear detail make the figure of Maya Angelou appear almost lifelike. Coins from these sets often have lower populations and are highly sought after by collectors who appreciate the artistry of mint set coins. Even in circulation, certain Maya Angelou quarters stand out. Coins with exceptional luster, sharpness in the figure and background, and no marks or scratches attract collector attention. High-grade circulation coins are surprisingly scarce, making any discovery in rolls, bags, or loose change a thrilling moment for collectors, but the intrigue does not stop at rare strikes and high-grade coins. Many collectors search for small anomalies, such as weak strikes, die rotation, or slight doubling in minor lettering. While these might seem subtle, they are precisely what turns a regular coin into a numismatic gem. Modern collectors understand that even the smallest differences can dramatically increase interest and value. The story of the Maya Angelou quarter is also a story of connection. Collectors often talk about the coin's symbolism, its connection to history, and the inspiration it represents. The coin is not just metal, it is a narrative of perseverance, artistry, and national pride. Every coin tells a story, and for Maya Angelou's quarter, that story resonates deeply with collectors and admirers of her life's work. Even when looking at multiple examples side by side, subtle differences in luster, strike quality, and surface preservation create a fascinating landscape for numismatists to explore. Some coins show brighter surfaces, others display deeper details in the background patterns. Every find feels personal, like discovering a piece of history crafted just for you. So, if you come across a 2022 Maya Angelou quarter, take a moment to examine it closely. Study the details of the figure, the flowing patterns in the background, the sharpness of the lettering. Tilt it under a bright light. You might uncover a rare mint error, a high-grade specimen, or simply appreciate the artistry and history encapsulated in a small piece of metal. The Maya Angelou quarter is more than a coin, it is a modern treasure. It combines historical significance, artistic excellence, rarity, and the excitement of discovery. For collectors, it represents the thrill of finding something extraordinary in the everyday. And it reminds us that even in modern coinage, treasures are waiting to be discovered. Now, as we conclude, the real market value for high-grade or error examples of the 2022 Maya Angelou quarter can reach as high as $300 in words. Comment below about your own coins so our channel can provide information about them. Make sure to subscribe and comment, and please like this video to support the channel. Top 2. We are about to explore a coin that is far more than just a piece of metal. This is the 2023 Washington quarter honoring Eleanor Roosevelt, one of the most influential women in American history. A figure whose life was devoted to human rights, social justice, and diplomacy, Eleanor Roosevelt's legacy now shines through a coin that is as beautiful as it is meaningful. But beyond its design and historical significance, this quarter has captivated collectors, with rare strikes, unique errors, and high-grade examples that have transformed ordinary currency into a modern treasure. If you are a collector, or even just a coin enthusiast, this story is one you will not want to miss. The reverse of this quarter presents Eleanor Roosevelt in a dignified and graceful pose, symbolizing strength, leadership, and compassion. She is depicted with careful detail, her facial features and posture reflecting her determined spirit. The background includes subtle abstract elements, which represent her far-reaching influence on civil rights and global diplomacy. Every curve, line, and inscription has been meticulously engraved to capture not just her likeness but the energy and passion she brought to her work. Even the lettering of her name and the phrase United States of America is carefully struck to maintain clarity and balance, a design choice that highlights the artistry of modern minting. The coin was released as part of the American Women Quarters program, which celebrates women who have made an extraordinary impact on history. Eleanor Roosevelt was not only a First Lady but also a United Nations delegate, a champion of civil liberties, and a tireless advocate for social reform. Capturing all of her contributions on a single quarter was an ambitious challenge, and the United States Mint rose to the occasion with extraordinary precision and artistry. Collectors immediately recognized that this coin was destined to become a sought-after piece, not just for its beauty, but for its rarity and potential for error discoveries. Mintage numbers for this coin vary depending on the issuing mint. Coins from Philadelphia carry the P mint mark, while Denver issues bear the D. There were also special collector versions produced in San Francisco, including deep cameo proofs and satin finishes. Each mint produced coins with subtle differences in strike quality, surface texture, and detail sharpness, giving collectors a wide array of options and opportunities for rare finds. Among the most exciting aspects for collectors are the modern mint errors that have appeared on some Eleanor Roosevelt quarters. One of the most popular is the double die variety, where certain letters, such as those in her name or the inscriptions around the rim, appear slightly doubled. These subtle anomalies require magnification to see clearly but are instantly recognizable to experienced collectors. A well-documented double-die Eleanor Roosevelt quarter is considered highly desirable, with significant premiums compared to regular circulation examples. Die cracks have also been spotted on some coins. These raised lines appear along the rim, across the figure, or in the background design. Each die crack is unique, caused by a fracture in the die during minting, and no two cracked coins are exactly alike. Large, prominent die breaks can dramatically increase a coin's collector value, as they represent an accidental and irreplicable aspect of the minting process. Off-center strikes are another category of rare errors. On certain Eleanor Roosevelt quarters, the design is noticeably shifted toward one edge, leaving a blank crescent of metal. The more extreme the off-center strike, the rarer and more collectible the coin becomes. Some off-center examples are dramatic, with over 20% of the design missing, instantly attracting attention at auctions and coin shows. Struck-through errors, broad strikes, and planchet flaws have also appeared in modern Eleanor Roosevelt quarters. Struck-through coins show missing or distorted details due to debris caught between the die and the planchet during striking. Broad strikes occur when the planchet expands beyond the collar, creating smooth, unrimmed edges. Planchet flaws, including lamination issues or incomplete cladding, make the coin structurally unique. Every one of these errors adds to the coin's rarity and makes it highly desirable to serious collectors. Collectors also prize proof editions of the Eleanor Roosevelt quarter. The San Francisco Mint produced deep cameo proofs with frosted designs set against highly polished mirror-like backgrounds. These proofs reveal incredible contrast, bringing out the finest details of her facial expression, hair, and attire. High-grade proof coins, especially those graded PR69 or PR70, are extremely difficult to maintain in flawless condition due to their delicate surfaces, making them highly collectible and valuable. Satin finish coins from collector sets are another point of interest. Their soft, smooth surfaces accentuate the details in the figure, creating an almost three-dimensional effect that is striking in hand. These coins are rare because they were struck in limited quantities and are often preserved only in carefully stored mint sets, rather than circulating freely. Even coins intended for circulation can be surprisingly collectible. Sharp strikes, clean surfaces, and strong luster set apart a well-preserved Eleanor Roosevelt quarter from the millions that entered everyday use. High-grade circulation coins with crisp details and minimal wear are exceptionally scarce, making them a target for savvy collectors searching through rolls, bags, or loose change. Some collectors focus on subtle anomalies, like weak strikes or die rotation. Even a slight misalignment in the reverse design compared to the obverse can create a unique variation. Minor doubling, misaligned letters, or faint die cracks, while seemingly small, have become important aspects of modern numismatics and significantly enhance a coin's value. The Eleanor Roosevelt quarter has also inspired collectors due to its symbolic and emotional significance. Beyond its monetary or rarity value, the coin represents history, social progress, and the accomplishments of a woman who shaped modern America. For collectors, coins like this are more than just metal, they are stories, art, and history preserved in a small, tangible object. Every time a collector handles this coin, they are connecting with Eleanor Roosevelt's legacy and the ideals she championed. Finding a top-grade Eleanor Roosevelt quarter today is not just about luck, it is about careful observation, patience, and knowledge. Coins with exceptional luster, sharp details, and flawless surfaces are rare. Mint errors are even rarer. The combination of historical significance, artistry, and scarcity makes this coin a must-have for modern collectors. So, if you come across a 2023 Eleanor Roosevelt quarter, examine it carefully. Study the design, check the lettering, and look for any errors or unusual details. Even small anomalies can transform a seemingly ordinary coin into an extraordinary collectible. Whether it is a circulation strike, proof, or satin finish, this coin holds immense appeal for collectors who understand the blend of art, history, and rarity. Now, as we conclude, the real market value for high-grade or error examples of the 2023 Eleanor Roosevelt quarter can reach as high as $200 in words. Comment below about your own coins so our channel can provide detailed information about them. Do not forget to subscribe and comment, and please like this video to support the channel. Top 3. Imagine holding a small, gleaming quarter in your hand and realizing that it is far more than just currency. This is the 2022 Washington quarter honoring Drive Sally Ride, the first American woman in space, a trailblazer, a scientist, and a symbol of courage and curiosity. On the surface, it may seem like an ordinary coin, but for collectors, historians, and enthusiasts, this piece is a portal into history, achievement, and artistry. Today, we are diving into every fascinating detail about this remarkable coin, exploring its design, rarity, errors, and why it has captured the hearts of collectors everywhere. When you look at the reverse side of the Dr. Sally Ride quarter, your eye is immediately drawn to the depiction of Dr. Ride floating gracefully in zero gravity. The background captures the infinite vastness of space, with her spacecraft and the Earth below rendered in delicate detail. The coin doesn't merely show a figure, it tells a story of human aspiration, exploration, and the spirit of discovery. Every curve, line, and feature has been carefully engraved, allowing collectors to appreciate both the technical skill of the mint and the symbolism of Dr. Ride's journey. Even the lettering, clean and precise, frames the image beautifully, emphasizing her name and the essence of her achievements. This coin is part of the American Women Quarters program, a series celebrating women who have made a profound impact on American society. Dr. Sally Ride was not only a pioneer astronaut but also a dedicated physicist and educator. Capturing her extraordinary accomplishments on a coin required a thoughtful and precise design, blending artistic detail with a narrative of inspiration. From the moment it was released, collectors recognized its potential for both historical significance and numismatic value. Mintages for this coin include Philadelphia and Denver circulation strikes, as well as special collector editions from the San Francisco Mint. Each mint produced subtle differences in strike sharpness, luster, and surface quality, giving collectors unique options for high-grade examples and rare variations. While millions of Dr. Sally Ride quarters were circulated, pristine coins are harder to find than one might think, making every MS-66 or MS-67 coin highly coveted. Among the most intriguing aspects for collectors are the modern mint errors that occasionally appear. One of the most prized is the double die variety, where letters in the inscriptions or the details of Dr. Ride's suit and spacecraft show slight duplication. While subtle, these doubled elements add tremendous rarity and appeal. A collector who discovers a Dr. Sally Ride quarter with noticeable double die features holds a coin that is distinct and highly desirable. Die cracks are another point of fascination. Small raised lines can appear across the figure, spacecraft, or lettering. Each crack originates from a fractured die, making every coin with such an error completely unique. Prominent die breaks can dramatically enhance a coin's value, as they represent an accidental and irreplicable feature from the minting process. Collectors love the story behind each crack, knowing that no two are ever identical. Off-center strikes have also been discovered, adding to the allure of this modern quarter. Some coins are noticeably shifted, leaving a portion of the design missing. The more extreme the off-center strike, the rarer the coin becomes. Dramatic misalignments, particularly those showing part of the figure floating in space with a blank crescent of metal, are instantly eye-catching and highly sought after at auctions and collector events. Struck-through errors, broad strikes, and planchet flaws further increase collector excitement. Struck-through coins may show missing or distorted details caused by debris caught between the die and planchet during striking. Broad strikes occur when the coin expands beyond the collar, producing smooth, unrimmed edges. Planchet flaws, including incomplete cladding or lamination errors, create structurally unique coins. Each error enhances the rarity and desirability of the coin, making collectors eager to find these anomalies in rolls, bags, or loose change. Proof editions from the San Francisco Mint are especially prized. These deep cameo proofs feature Dr. Ride in frosted relief against a mirror-like background, creating stunning contrast and highlighting every detail of the design. High-grade proofs, such as PR69 or PR70, are extremely rare because even a minor scratch or fingerprint can diminish their value. Perfect proofs are highly collectible and often command premiums at auctions. Satin finish collector coins are another interesting category. Their smooth, soft surfaces enhance the details in Dr. Ride's figure and the background, creating an almost lifelike effect. These coins are limited in production and often preserved only in mint sets, making them highly desirable among collectors who appreciate the artistry and rarity of modern coins. Even circulation strikes can be highly collectible if they display exceptional luster, sharpness, and well-preserved surfaces. High-grade circulation coins with clear detail and minimal wear are difficult to find, increasing their value and appeal. Collectors often search rolls, coin bags, and change with hope and patience, as discovering a pristine Dr. Sally Ride quarter can feel like uncovering a hidden treasure. Minor variations also fascinate modern collectors. Weak strikes, slight die rotation, minor doubling in lettering, or small die cracks can transform an ordinary coin into a remarkable numismatic piece. Even subtle differences between Philadelphia and Denver mint issues can be meaningful for collectors aiming for completion of a set or for finding rare examples. The symbolic and emotional significance of the Dr. Sally Ride quarter adds to its desirability. Beyond its potential financial value, the coin connects collectors to history, science, and human achievement. Each coin embodies the story of a woman who broke barriers, inspired generations, and contributed to the exploration of space. This connection transforms the simple act of collecting into a journey of appreciation, learning, and celebration of American achievement. Finding top-grade examples requires careful observation, patience, and knowledge. Coins with brilliant luster, sharp details, and flawless surfaces are rare, and mint errors make them even more valuable. High-grade coins, both circulation and proof, are now the focus of serious collectors and enthusiasts eager to preserve the legacy of Dr. Sally Ride. So, if you come across a 2022 Dr. Sally Ride quarter, take the time to examine it closely. Study the details of her figure, the spacecraft, and the inscriptions. Look for errors, anomalies, or exceptional preservation. Each coin may hold a story, a rare variation, or simply the beauty of one of America's most iconic figures captured in metal. Now, as we conclude, the real market value for high-grade or error examples of the 2022 Dr. Sally Ride quarter can reach as high as $300 in words. Comment about your own coins so our channel can provide information about them. Do not forget to subscribe and comment, and please like this video to support the channel. Top 4. We are about to explore one of the most fascinating quarters in modern American coinage, the 2021 Washington quarter honoring crossing the Delaware. This coin is far more than a simple piece of currency. It captures a pivotal moment in American history, commemorates leadership, courage, and determination, and has become a modern treasure for collectors due to its design, rarity, and the unique errors that occasionally appear. For coin enthusiasts and history lovers alike, this quarter is a story in metal, waiting to be discovered, appreciated, and collected. The reverse of the crossing the Delaware quarter is a stunning tribute to George Washington's iconic moment during the Revolutionary War. It depicts Washington standing resolutely at the bow of his boat, leading his troops across the icy Delaware River on the night of December 25, 1776. The artist captured not only the tension and determination of the moment but also the intricate details of the oars, the waves, and the figures of soldiers bracing against the cold. The composition conveys motion, urgency, and bravery. Every line, curve, and shadow is designed to draw the viewer into the historical scene, making the coin both visually striking and historically significant. The lettering around the edge is sharp and clear, emphasizing United States of America and quarter dollar, adding to the overall elegance of the design. The coin is part of the American Historical Quarters program, which celebrates key moments, people, and achievements in United States history. Crossing the Delaware is a defining moment of the Revolutionary War, symbolizing resilience, strategic brilliance, and the unwavering spirit of the fledgling nation. For collectors, coins like this offer a tangible connection to history, an opportunity to hold a piece of storytelling in the palm of their hand. The United States Mint produced this coin in circulation strikes from the Philadelphia and Denver mints, as well as special collector versions from San Francisco. Each mint issue exhibits subtle differences in strike quality, luster, and surface preservation, creating a fascinating field of variations for collectors to explore. While millions of crossing the Delaware quarters entered circulation, pristine, high-grade examples are relatively scarce, making well-preserved coins particularly desirable. Modern mint errors add a layer of excitement for collectors. One of the most sought-after anomalies is the double die variety. On some coins, parts of the inscriptions, Washington's figure, or the boat appear slightly doubled. These errors are often subtle but can dramatically increase a coin's rarity and value. A collector who uncovers a coin with noticeable doubling has a piece that stands apart from the millions of standard issues. Die cracks are another compelling feature. Raised lines can appear along the figure, the boat, or in the water, resulting from fractures in the die during the minting process. Each crack is unique, making coins with prominent die breaks highly collectible. Some collectors actively seek examples with large or unusual die cracks, as they create one-of-a-kind variations that cannot be reproduced. Off-center strikes are another fascinating category of error. Certain coins were struck slightly off the center of the planchet, leaving a portion of the design missing. The more dramatic the misalignment, the rarer and more valuable the coin becomes. Some off-center examples show the bow of the boat or Washington's figure partially missing, creating a visually striking and historically intriguing variation. Struck through errors, broad strikes, and planchet flaws also appear in this series. Struck-through coins may show missing details due to debris caught between the die and the planchet during striking. Broad strikes occur when the coin expands beyond the collar, producing smooth, unrimmed edges. Planchet flaws, including lamination issues or incomplete cladding, create structurally unique coins. Each of these errors increases the coin's rarity and collector appeal, offering a modern twist on historical commemoration. Proof editions are particularly prized among collectors. The San Francisco Mint produced deep cameo proofs with frosted figures against mirror-like backgrounds, accentuating Washington and the boat dramatically. High-grade proofs, such as PR69 or PR70, are rare because even minor imperfections, fingerprints, or scratches can significantly reduce their value. Pristine proofs are considered treasures, sought after by both collectors and investors. Satin finish coins from collector sets provide another angle of interest. These coins feature a soft, matte surface that highlights the intricate details of the river, the boat, and Washington's figure. Limited production numbers and careful preservation make these coins highly collectible. The satin finish gives the design a subtle elegance, making the coin not just a piece of currency but a miniature work of art. Even coins intended for circulation can be highly collectible if they display exceptional detail and sharpness. Coins with brilliant luster, no scratches, and crisp design elements are rare finds. Collectors often hunt through rolls, coin bags, or loose change, searching for these hidden treasures. High-grade circulation coins, especially MS-66 or higher, are now considered valuable for both historical appreciation and numismatic investment. Minor anomalies such as weak strikes, slight die rotation, or tiny doubling in lettering can further enhance collector interest. While subtle, these details transform an otherwise ordinary coin into a unique piece of numismatic history. Collectors carefully inspect coins for these minor variations, knowing that even a small anomaly can increase desirability and market value. The symbolic significance of the crossing the Delaware quarter adds to its appeal. Beyond its numismatic value, it serves as a reminder of American resilience, leadership, and courage. Collectors not only appreciate the artistry but also the story behind the coin, connecting them to a key moment in the nation's past. Every coin tells a story, and this quarter captures one of the most celebrated chapters of American history, allowing collectors to hold history in their hands. Finding a top-grade or rare era coin today requires attention to detail, patience, and a bit of luck. Coins with flawless surfaces, crisp detail, and high-grade minting are highly sought after. Add to this the occasional die crack, off-center strike, or double die variety, and you have a coin that can capture the imagination of both collectors and historians. The crossing the Delaware quarter combines history, artistry, and numismatic excitement. Each coin embodies bravery, leadership, and precision. Whether it is a circulation strike, proof, or satin finish collector edition, it offers the thrill of discovery, the beauty of design, and the potential for rarity and high value. Collectors treasure this coin not just for what it represents historically but also for its tangible appeal in any collection. So, when you come across a 2021 crossing the Delaware quarter, examine it carefully. Look at the figure of Washington, the boat, and the icy river. Check for die cracks, doubling, or misalignment. You might uncover a rare mint error or a high-grade specimen. Even subtle variations make a coin unique and desirable for collectors who appreciate the combination of history, artistry, and rarity. Now, as we conclude, the real market value for high-grade or error examples of the 2021 crossing the Delaware quarter can reach as high as $250 in words. Comment about your own coins so our channel can provide information about them. Make sure to subscribe and comment, and please like this video to support the channel. Top 5. We are diving into a coin that is small in size but monumental in history and collector appeal, the 1999 Washington quarter honoring the state of Delaware. As the first state to ratify the Constitution, Delaware holds a special place in the story of the United States. This quarter, released as part of the 50 State Quarters program, is more than just pocket change. It is a miniature celebration of Delaware's history, culture, and significance. From its elegant design to rare minting errors, this coin has captured the attention of collectors and historians alike, offering both beauty and value in every strike. The reverse of the Delaware quarter features Caesar Rodney on horseback, commemorating his historic ride through the night to cast a decisive vote for independence. The depiction of Rodney mid-ride, his cloak flowing and horse galloping, conveys urgency, courage, and the spirit of freedom. Every detail, from the horse's muscles to Rodney's determined expression, was carefully engraved to bring this moment of history to life. The background includes rolling terrain and subtle horizon lines, adding depth and realism to the scene. The inscriptions, including the state's name Delaware and the motto "The First State," are sharply struck, highlighting the coin's artistry and historical significance. The United States Mint released this coin in both Philadelphia and Denver circulation strikes, as well as in collector sets, creating slight variations in luster, strike quality, and surface preservation. While millions of Delaware quarters entered circulation, finding a high-grade example today is becoming increasingly challenging. Coins with strong details, brilliant surfaces, and minimal wear are highly prized by collectors. Even the smallest imperfections or unique characteristics can transform a coin into a sought-after collectible. Among the most exciting aspects of this coin for collectors are mint errors, which add intrigue and rarity. Double die varieties, where lettering or design elements appear duplicated, have been spotted on some Delaware quarters. These anomalies are subtle, often requiring magnification, but they instantly increase a coin's appeal and value. A Delaware quarter with clear doubling on Caesar Rodney or the inscriptions can be worth several times more than its standard counterpart, especially to collectors who specialize in error coins. die cracks are another fascinating variation. Raised lines appear across the coin, often along the horse, rider, or surrounding terrain, caused by fractures in the minting die. Each die crack is unique, meaning no two coins share the exact same pattern. Prominent or unusual die breaks are highly collectible, creating coins that are one of a kind and adding significant value in the eyes of numismatists. Center strikes have also been observed, where the design is shifted on the planchet, leaving a portion of the coin blank. The more extreme the off-center strike, the rarer and more valuable the coin becomes. Some examples show part of Rodney or his horse missing entirely, creating dramatic and visually striking errors that collectors actively seek out. Struck-through errors, broad strikes, and planchet flaws further enhance the desirability of this coin. Struck-through errors occur when debris gets between the die and planchet, causing missing or distorted details. Broad strikes happen when the planchet expands outside the collar, resulting in smooth, unrimmed edges. Planchet flaws, including incomplete cladding or lamination defects, make each coin structurally unique. Every one of these anomalies transforms a Delaware quarter into a collectible treasure, far beyond its face value. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint provide another dimension for collectors. These coins feature deep cameo finishes, with frosted designs set against highly reflective, mirror-like backgrounds. High-grade proof examples, such as PR69 or PR70, are exceptionally rare because even the slightest scratch, fingerprint, or imperfection can drastically reduce their value. Pristine proofs of the Delaware quarter are highly coveted, particularly for collectors aiming to complete a perfect 50-state quarters collection. Satin finish coins from collector sets also hold strong appeal. Their soft, matte surfaces highlight the intricate details of Rodney's ride, creating an almost three-dimensional effect. These coins were produced in limited quantities and preserved in mint sets, making them rare finds today. The combination of artistry, history, and scarcity ensures that satin-finished Delaware quarters are always in demand among collectors. Even regular circulation strikes are interesting for collectors if they exhibit exceptional detail, brilliant surfaces, and minimal wear. High-grade circulation coins are difficult to locate, as millions were used in everyday transactions. MS-65 and higher examples of the Delaware quarter are especially prized, as they combine historical significance with the thrill of rarity. Collectors often spend hours examining rolls, bags, or even loose change, searching for coins that stand out due to luster, strike quality, or unique characteristics. Minor variations like weak strikes, subtle die rotations, and slight doubling on letters also increase a coin's appeal. While these variations may seem insignificant to casual observers, they are highly valued by serious collectors. Even minor differences between Philadelphia and Denver mint issues can make a coin desirable for a collector striving for a complete set or a rare find. The symbolic significance of the Delaware quarter further enhances its value. Caesar Rodney's ride represents determination, courage, and the willingness to act decisively in the face of uncertainty. For collectors, holding this coin is not just about owning a piece of currency, it is about connecting with the history of the United States and celebrating the spirit of one of its foundational moments. The coin tells a story in metal, preserving both artistry and history in a small, tangible form. Finding top-grade or rare Delaware quarters requires patience, knowledge, and a keen eye. Coins with perfect luster, sharp details, and flawless surfaces are increasingly difficult to find. Error coins, including die cracks, off-center strikes, or double die varieties, are even rarer and can command significant premiums. Collectors are constantly on the lookout, knowing that each coin carries both historical significance and the potential for extraordinary value. The Delaware quarter is more than a collectible, it is a celebration of leadership, courage, and American heritage. Whether it is a circulation strike, proof, or satin finish coin, it offers a unique opportunity for collectors to connect with history while enjoying the beauty of finely struck coinage. Each coin in hand tells a story of perseverance, artistry, and historical importance, making it a prized addition to any collection. So, when you come across a 1999 Delaware quarter, examine it closely. Look at the details of Caesar Rodney, his horse, and the inscriptions. Check for die cracks, doubling, or off-center strikes. Even subtle anomalies can elevate a coin from ordinary to extraordinary. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your numismatic journey, this coin offers history, beauty, and the thrill of discovery. Now, as we conclude, the real market value for high-grade or error examples of the 1999 Delaware quarter can reach as high as $150 in words. Comment about your own coins so our channel can provide information about them. Be sure to subscribe and comment, and please like this video to support the channel. Top 6. Imagine holding a coin that is small in size but enormous in historical significance, a coin that captures the spirit of an entire state, its culture, and its legacy. The 1999 Washington Quarter honoring Connecticut is one of the standout issues from the 50 State Quarters program, a series designed to celebrate the unique contributions of each state to the United States. For collectors and history enthusiasts, this quarter is far more than pocket change. It is a miniature work of art, a portal into Connecticut's rich history, and a piece that has become highly desirable because of its design, variations, and potential errors. Today, we will explore every detail about this remarkable coin, from its intricate imagery to its rarity, and explain why collectors across the world cherish it. The reverse design of the Connecticut quarter immediately draws the eye with its intricate depiction of the charter oak, a symbol of the state's independence and resilience. The tree, famous for sheltering the colony's charter from colonial authorities in 1687, is rendered with remarkable detail, showing its sprawling branches, textured bark, and deep roots. At the base of the tree, subtle details suggest the surrounding landscape, emphasizing the importance of the oak as both a historical and natural symbol. Inscriptions such as Connecticut and the Constitution State frame the design elegantly, providing context and enhancing its visual appeal. The artistry on this quarter is precise and balanced, making it a piece collectors are eager to examine closely. This coin was released in both Philadelphia and Denver circulation strikes and also as part of collector sets, including special proof and satin finish editions. Each mint location adds subtle variations in luster, strike quality, and surface details, creating an array of collectible options. While millions of Connecticut quarters entered circulation, finding examples in pristine condition has become increasingly challenging over the years. High-grade coins with full detail and brilliant surfaces are prized for their aesthetic beauty and collector value. For collectors, modern mint errors make the Connecticut quarter particularly exciting. One of the most intriguing anomalies is the double die variety, where letters or elements of the charter oak appear doubled. These duplications are often subtle but dramatically increase the coin's rarity and desirability. A coin with noticeable doubling can be worth several times more than a standard issue, especially for collectors who specialize in error coins. The thrill of discovering such an error in a roll of coins is a unique experience that connects collectors with the minting process in a tangible way. Die cracks are another source of fascination. Raised lines can appear along the branches of the oak, its trunk, or the surrounding ground, resulting from fractures in the die during striking. Each die crack is unique, giving the coin a one-of-a-kind characteristic. Prominent cracks are highly collectible because they represent an accidental and unrepeatable feature from the minting process, turning a common quarter into a rare treasure. Off-center strikes are another type of error that excites collectors. In these coins, the design is shifted on the planchet, leaving a portion of the coin blank. The more extreme the off-center strike, the rarer and more valuable the coin becomes. Some off-center Connecticut quarters show parts of the oak missing entirely, creating visually striking and unique pieces. Collectors actively seek these coins because of their dramatic appearance and rarity. Struck-through errors, broad strikes, and planchet flaws further increase the appeal. Struck-through errors occur when debris gets between the die and planchet during striking, leaving missing or distorted details. Broad strikes happen when the coin expands beyond the collar, resulting in smooth, unrimmed edges. Planchet flaws, including lamination issues or incomplete cladding, make each coin structurally unique. Each of these anomalies transforms a Connecticut quarter into a collectible artifact, far beyond its face value. Proof coins, especially from the San Francisco Mint, are highly sought after. These deep cameo proofs feature the charter oak in frosted relief against a mirror-like background, creating a striking contrast and highlighting every detail of the tree and inscriptions. High-grade proofs, such as PR69 or PR70, are exceptionally rare because even a small imperfection, scratch, or fingerprint can significantly reduce their value. Pristine proofs are highly desirable for collectors seeking perfection in their 50-state quarters collection. Satin finish coins from collector sets are another remarkable option. The soft, matte surfaces enhance the details of the tree, giving it depth and texture that are less apparent on standard circulation strikes. Limited production numbers and careful preservation make these coins highly sought after. The satin finish emphasizes the artistry and historical importance of the coin, making it a must-have for serious collectors. Even circulation strikes can be valuable if they exhibit exceptional detail, sharpness, and brilliant luster. High-grade circulation coins are increasingly rare because most coins have been handled, traded, or worn down over time. Coins graded MS65 or higher are particularly prized because they combine historical significance, visual appeal, and rarity. Collectors spend countless hours examining rolls, bags, or loose change in search of these hidden gems. Minor variations also enhance collector interest. Weak strikes, slight die rotation, and small doubling on letters or branches of the oak may seem insignificant, but they make each coin unique. Even subtle differences between Philadelphia and Denver mint issues can influence desirability. Collectors aiming for a complete set of high-grade or error coins actively seek these variations to ensure their collection stands out. The Connecticut quarter is not only significant for its numismatic value but also for its symbolic meaning. The charter oak represents resilience, independence, and a willingness to protect what is important, qualities that resonate with collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Holding this coin is a tangible connection to both the state of Connecticut and the broader story of American independence. Each coin is a miniature story in metal, preserving both history and artistry in a form that is accessible and meaningful. Finding top-grade or rare error Connecticut quarters today requires patience, knowledge, and a keen eye. Coins with flawless surfaces, crisp detail, and high-grade strikes are increasingly difficult to locate. Error coins, including die cracks, off-center strikes, and double die varieties, are even rarer, offering collectors both excitement and potential financial reward. Each coin holds a story, a unique feature, or a moment of history captured in metal. Whether it is a circulation strike, proof, or satin finish coin, the 1999 Connecticut quarter is a celebration of artistry, history, and American heritage. Collectors appreciate its beauty, its historical significance, and the thrill of discovering rare variations. Each coin in hand tells a story of resilience, artistry, and historical importance, making it a prized addition to any collection. So, when you come across a 1999 Connecticut quarter, take the time to study it closely. Look at the charter oak, the surrounding details, and the inscriptions. Check for die cracks, doubling, or off-center strikes. Even subtle variations can elevate a coin from ordinary to extraordinary. For collectors, every coin offers history, beauty, and the possibility of rarity, making the search as exciting as the discovery itself. Now, as we conclude, the real market value for high-grade or error examples of the 1999 Connecticut quarter can reach as high as $125 in words. Comment about your own coins so our channel can provide information about them. Be sure to subscribe and comment, and please like this video to support the channel. Top 7. We are going to take a close look at one of the most captivating coins in the modern series of Washington state quarters, the 2020 Weir Farm quarter. At first glance, it may appear to be just another piece of everyday currency, but for collectors and enthusiasts, it is far more than that. This coin represents a unique intersection of American history, art, and numismatic artistry, while offering intriguing possibilities for rarity, mint errors, and collector value. From the moment it was released, the Weir Farm quarter has captivated coin lovers, not just for its design, but for the story it tells about the rich cultural heritage of Connecticut and the artistic legacy of Julian Alden Weir, the famed American impressionist. The reverse of the 2020 Weir Farm quarter is a stunning tribute to Weir Farm National Historic Site, which preserves the former home and studio of Julian Alden Weir, one of America's most celebrated painters. The coin's design features a serene and picturesque farm scene, with rolling fields, a quaint farm structure, and a palette of textures and lines that capture the tranquility and inspiration of the rural landscape. Every brushstroke-like engraving on the coin pays homage to Weir's impressionist style, translating his artistic vision into the medium of coinage. The inscriptions Weir Farm and Connecticut are elegantly placed, reminding collectors of the coin's historical and cultural significance, while quarter dollar and United States of America assert its status as legal tender and a piece of national heritage, released in both Philadelphia and Denver circulation strikes, as well as in special proof and satin finish collector editions. This coin offers subtle variations that make each piece unique. Differences in strike quality, luster, and surface preservation mean that even coins of the same year can hold vastly different appeal for collectors. High-grade examples, particularly those with sharp details and brilliant surfaces, are increasingly rare and sought after, making them a prize for any serious numismatist. One of the most exciting aspects for collectors are the modern mint errors. Double die varieties are particularly fascinating on this coin. Certain Weir Farm quarters show doubling in the inscriptions or on elements of the farm design, such as the barn or surrounding trees. These errors, though subtle, dramatically increase the rarity and desirability of the coin. Finding a double die Weir Farm quarter is a thrilling experience, as it represents a rare deviation from the standard minting process that cannot be reproduced. Die cracks are another type of variation that collectors actively seek. Raised lines may appear along the edges of the barn, across the farm fields, or through the lettering, caused by fractures in the die during striking. Each die crack is unique, giving a coin one-of-a-kind characteristics. Prominent or unusual die breaks are highly prized because they transform an ordinary quarter into a rare collector's item, making the coin stand out in any collection. Off-center strikes are yet another intriguing category of errors. In these coins, the design is shifted on the planchet, leaving portions of the coin blank. Some off-center Weir Farm quarters may have the barn partially missing or sections of the fields cut off, creating visually striking and unique variations. The rarity of these misaligned strikes adds significant value, particularly to collectors who specialize in error coins. Other anomalies include struck-through errors, broad strikes, and planchet flaws. Struck-through errors occur when foreign material becomes trapped between the die and planchet, distorting or obscuring parts of the design. Broad strikes happen when the planchet expands beyond the collar during striking, producing a smooth, unrimmed edge. Planchet flaws, such as incomplete cladding or lamination defects, create unique textures and patterns that make each coin distinctive. Collectors prize these anomalies, as each coin becomes a miniature artifact of minting history. Proof editions of the Weir Farm quarter are particularly striking. Produced at the San Francisco Mint, these deep cameo proofs feature frosted designs against mirror-like backgrounds, accentuating the details of the farm, trees, and barn. High-grade proofs, such as PR69 or PR70, are especially rare, as even a minor imperfection, fingerprint, or scratch can reduce their value significantly. Pristine proofs are considered treasures for collectors aiming to complete a perfect set of 50 state quarters or modern commemoratives. Satin finish coins offer another dimension of collector interest. The matte surface highlights the engraved lines of the farm landscape and creates a soft, textured appearance that evokes the natural beauty of Weir Farm itself. These coins were produced in limited quantities for collectors, and their elegance makes them particularly desirable. The combination of artistry, history, and scarcity ensures that satin finish Weir Farm quarters are highly sought after. Even circulation strikes hold significant appeal for collectors, particularly those in higher grades with minimal wear and brilliant luster. While millions of these coins were issued for everyday use, finding MS-65 or higher examples is becoming increasingly difficult. Coins with sharp details, crisp edges, and exceptional eye appeal are now considered rare finds in the collector market. These circulation strikes offer a tangible connection to the minting process and the artistry embedded in every coin. Minor variations, such as weak strikes, die rotations, or slight doubling in inscriptions or design elements, further enhance the collectability of this quarter. While subtle, these features make each coin distinct, turning a standard issue into a collectible gem. Collectors carefully examine each coin, noting the smallest differences that set one piece apart from another, knowing that even a subtle variation can add significant value. The Weir Farm quarter is not only a numismatic treasure but also a cultural artifact. It celebrates American art, preserving the legacy of Julian Alden Weir and his depiction of the serene rural landscape. Collectors hold these coins not just for their monetary value, but for the story and inspiration they convey. Every coin represents a fusion of history, artistry, and craftsmanship, allowing collectors to experience a piece of Connecticut's cultural heritage in their hands. Finding top grade or error Weir Farm quarters requires patience, a keen eye, and a deep appreciation for both artistry and minting history. Coins with flawless surfaces, crisp detail, and high-grade strikes are increasingly rare. Error coins, including die cracks, double dies, or off-center strikes, are even more valuable, offering both excitement and potential financial reward for collectors. Each coin tells a story, whether it is a minor mint error or a high-grade proof, making it a centerpiece for any collection. Whether it is a circulation strike, proof, or satin finish coin, the 2020 Weir Farm quarter embodies the essence of American art, history, and numismatic excellence. Collectors appreciate its beauty, historical significance, and the thrill of discovering rare variations. Each coin is a miniature piece of storytelling, preserving the legacy of Weir Farm and offering a tangible connection to the artistry and heritage of Connecticut. So, when you come across a 2020 Weir Farm quarter, examine it carefully. Look at the barn, the rolling fields, and the inscriptions. Check for die cracks, doubling, or off-center strikes. Even subtle anomalies can transform a coin from ordinary to extraordinary. For collectors, each coin offers history, artistry, and the thrill of rarity, making the hunt for these coins an exciting and rewarding experience. Now, as we conclude, the real market value for high-grade or error examples of the 2020 Weir Farm quarter can reach as high as $200 in words. Comment about your own coins so our channel can provide information about them. Be sure to subscribe and comment, and please like this video to support the channel. Top 8. We are taking a deep dive into one of the most intriguing coins in the modern Washington State Quarters series, the 2004 Iowa quarter. Though it is small in size, this coin holds monumental historical, artistic, and numismatic significance. Released as part of the 50 State Quarters program, it celebrates Iowa's rich history, culture, and identity, making it a favorite among collectors and coin enthusiasts alike. From the moment it was minted, the Iowa quarter attracted attention not only for its striking design but also for the variety of errors and rare specimens that can make this coin a highly prized collectible. The reverse design of the 2004 Iowa quarter is a visual tribute to the state's agricultural heritage and its status as the food capital of the world. The coin features a dynamic depiction of a young farmer planting seeds, a powerful image symbolizing Iowa's central role in feeding the nation. Surrounding the farmer is a backdrop of fertile farmland, showcasing rows of crops stretching into the horizon. To the left, a schoolhouse represents the importance of education and community values, while the modern city skyline to the right symbolizes Iowa's growth and innovation. The design's balance of rural and urban elements captures the essence of the state and its people. Inscriptions include Iowa and the state motto "We Lead," emphasizing both pride and progress, released in circulation strikes from both Philadelphia and Denver mints, as well as in collector sets. The Iowa quarter displays subtle variations in strike, luster, and surface quality. High-grade coins with strong detail, sharp edges, and brilliant surfaces are increasingly rare, making them highly desirable to collectors. Circulation strikes with full detail and minimal wear are now a sought-after commodity, as millions of coins have naturally experienced the wear of everyday use over nearly 2 decades. One of the most exciting features for collectors are mint errors. Double die varieties, where elements of the design or inscriptions appear duplicated, are particularly valuable. On certain Iowa quarters, Doubling can be seen on the letters of Iowa, the motto "We Lead," or even subtle portions of the farmer and crop rows. These doubled dies are highly prized because they represent a rare deviation from the standard minting process, instantly increasing a coin's value and collector appeal. Die cracks are another notable variation. Raised lines caused by fractures in the die can appear across the farmer, the schoolhouse, or the crop fields. Each die crack is unique, making each coin with this feature one of a kind. Prominent die cracks are especially sought after by collectors, as they add visual intrigue and rarity to an otherwise ordinary circulation coin. Center strikes are among the most dramatic and collectible errors. In these coins, the design is misaligned, leaving portions of the coin blank. Extreme examples may cut off parts of the farmer, the schoolhouse, or the city skyline, creating visually striking coins that are highly desirable for error collectors. These misaligned coins are not only rare but also provide a fascinating glimpse into the minting process, making each one a miniature story of how coins are produced. Other errors include struck-through issues, broad strikes, and planchet flaws. Struck-through errors occur when debris interferes with the striking process, distorting parts of the design. Broad strikes happen when the planchet expands outside the collar during striking, resulting in smooth, unrimmed edges. Planchet flaws, including incomplete cladding or lamination defects, make each coin unique, turning it into a collector's treasure. Each of these variations enhances the Iowa quarter's appeal and ensures that no two error coins are exactly alike. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint add another layer of collectability. Deep cameo proofs feature frosted design elements against mirror-like fields, enhancing the depth and detail of the farmer, schoolhouse, and skyline. High-grade proofs, such as PR69 or PR70, are exceptionally rare because even the smallest imperfection, scratch, or fingerprint can reduce their value significantly. Collectors who seek perfection prize these coins for their combination of artistry and rarity. Satin finish collector coins further highlight the artistry of the Iowa quarter. The soft matte surfaces emphasize the engraved details of the design, making the farmer, crops, and schoolhouse appear almost three-dimensional. These coins were produced in limited quantities and preserved carefully in mint sets, ensuring their scarcity and desirability. Collectors appreciate satin finish coins for their elegance, craftsmanship, and artistic expression. Even circulation strikes retain strong appeal, especially in higher grades. MS65 or above examples are difficult to find, as most coins entered everyday commerce and experienced wear. Coins with sharp detail, full luster, and no post-mint damage are considered rare finds. Collectors spend hours examining rolls and loose coins in search of these gems, knowing that top-quality examples can significantly elevate the value of their collection. Minor variations such as weak strikes, subtle die rotations, and small doubling on letters or design elements further add to the collectability. While these variations may seem insignificant, they make each coin distinct and can influence desirability. Coins with even subtle anomalies are actively sought by collectors aiming for complete sets or rare finds. The 2004 Iowa quarter is not only a collectible piece of currency but also a cultural artifact. It celebrates Iowa's agricultural heritage, educational values, and urban growth, creating a miniature story that connects collectors with the state's identity. Each coin represents a tangible link to Iowa's history and culture, offering a unique opportunity to experience the state's legacy through a small, intricately designed object. Finding top-grade or rare error Iowa quarters requires patience, attention to detail, and knowledge of minting variations. Coins with pristine surfaces, sharp detail, and high-grade strikes are increasingly difficult to locate. Error coins, such as die cracks, double dies, or off-center strikes, are even rarer and carry significant premiums. Collectors actively seek these coins, knowing that each one has a story and a unique place in numismatic history. Whether it is a circulation strike, proof, or satin finish coin, the 2004 Iowa quarter offers a blend of historical significance, artistic merit, and collector intrigue. From the detailed depiction of the farmer and landscape to the schoolhouse and skyline, every coin embodies a story and a legacy worth preserving. Collectors value these coins not only for their financial worth but for the connection they provide to Iowa's heritage and the artistry of American coinage. So, when you encounter a 2004 Iowa quarter, examine it carefully. Look at the farmer, the crops, and the inscriptions. Check for die cracks, doubling, or off-center strikes. Even subtle anomalies can elevate a coin from ordinary to extraordinary. For collectors, every coin offers history, artistry, and the thrill of discovering rare variations, making the pursuit of these quarters both exciting and rewarding. Now, as we conclude, the real market value for high-grade or error examples of the 2004 Iowa quarter can reach as high as $80,000 in words. Comment about your own coins so our channel can provide information about them. Be sure to subscribe and comment, and please like this video to support the channel. Top 9. We are going to explore one of the most captivating coins in the Washington State Quarters series, the 2013 White Mountain Quarter. At first glance, it might appear to be an ordinary piece of currency, but for collectors and enthusiasts, this coin is far more than pocket change. It represents the breathtaking beauty of New Hampshire's White Mountain National Forest, a tribute to the state's natural wonders, and a miniature work of art that has captured the attention of coin lovers around the world. From its intricate design to the rare errors that can turn a common circulation coin into a prized collectible, the 2013 White Mountain Quarter is a coin worth studying closely. The reverse of the White Mountain Quarter is a stunning depiction of the Franconia Notch area within the White Mountain National Forest. It features the iconic Old Man of the Mountain Rock Formation, a symbol of New Hampshire's heritage and natural beauty, though the actual formation collapsed in 2003. Surrounding the profile of the Old Man are the dramatic peaks of the White Mountains, captured with remarkable detail to evoke depth and texture. The inscriptions White Mountain and New Hampshire elegantly frame the scene, while E pluribus unum and quarter dollar affirm its place in the United States coinage. The artistry of this coin is exceptional, combining landscape, history, and symbolism in a compact, circular canvas, released in both Philadelphia and Denver circulation strikes, as well as in collector sets. The White Mountain Quarter offers subtle variations that appeal to collectors. Differences in strike quality, luster, and surface finish mean that even coins from the same year can have vastly different appeal. High-grade examples with full detail, sharp lines, and brilliant surfaces are increasingly difficult to find, as most coins have entered circulation and experienced wear over time. These pristine coins are particularly prized by numismatists seeking to complete high-quality collections of state quarters. Modern mint errors make the White Mountain Quarter even more intriguing. Double die varieties, in which letters or parts of the rock formation appear doubled, are highly sought after. These subtle duplications can appear on the inscriptions, the mountain ridges, or the profile of the Old Man, and they significantly increase the coin's rarity. Finding a doubled die White Mountain Quarter is a thrilling experience, offering both historical insight and the potential for financial reward. Die cracks are another fascinating feature for collectors. Raised lines resulting from fractures in the die may appear along the mountain ridges, near the Old Man profile, or across the inscriptions. Each die crack is unique, giving a coin a one-of-a-kind characteristic. Prominent die breaks are highly prized because they transform a standard circulation coin into a collectible artifact with its own story. Off-center strikes add another layer of excitement. Coins struck slightly off-center leave portions of the design missing or misaligned, creating visually striking variations. Some off-center White Mountain Quarters may have part of the Old Man formation truncated or the peaks of the mountains shifted, creating coins that are dramatic and rare. These misaligned strikes are highly coveted by collectors, as they cannot be reproduced and provide a fascinating glimpse into the minting process. Other anomalies include struck-through errors, broad strikes, and planchet flaws. Struck-through errors occur when foreign debris interferes with the striking process, distorting elements of the design. Broad strikes result when the planchet expands outside the collar, creating a smooth, unrimmed edge. Planchet flaws, including lamination defects or incomplete cladding, make each coin unique and visually intriguing. These variations transform an otherwise ordinary quarter into a collectible piece of history, proof coins from the San Francisco Mint further enhance the coin's allure. These deep cameo proofs feature frosted designs against mirror-like fields, emphasizing the contours of the mountains, the old man profile, and the surrounding landscape. High-grade proofs, such as PR69 or PR70, are exceedingly rare, as even minor imperfections can reduce their value. Collectors prize these coins for their exceptional artistry, perfect surfaces, and collectible rarity. Satin finish coins from collector sets offer yet another dimension of appeal. The soft, matte finish accentuates the engraved details of the mountains and rock formation, creating a lifelike appearance and enhancing the coin's visual depth. Limited production and careful preservation make satin finish white mountain quarters highly desirable, appealing to collectors who appreciate both beauty and rarity. Even circulation strikes are highly collectible, especially those with sharp detail and brilliant surfaces. Coins graded MS65 or higher are rare because most have been handled or worn over the years. Collectors actively seek out these high-grade examples, knowing that pristine circulation coins are increasingly difficult to find and can form the foundation of a premium collection. Minor variations such as weak strikes, slight rotations, or subtle doubling of inscriptions or design elements further increase the coin's appeal. Even small differences between Philadelphia and Denver Mint issues can influence desirability. Collectors who aim to build comprehensive sets or specialize in error coins actively search for these variations, knowing that they can significantly elevate a coin's value. The White Mountain Quarter is not only a numismatic treasure but also a cultural and historical artifact. It preserves the memory of the old man of the mountain, commemorates the natural beauty of New Hampshire, and connects collectors to the state's identity and heritage. Each coin tells a story of landscape, history, and artistry, making it a miniature masterpiece in the world of coin collecting. Finding rare or high-grade White Mountain quarters requires patience, careful observation, and knowledge of minting variations. Coins with pristine surfaces, sharp detail, and strong strikes are rare, while error coins such as die cracks, double dies, or off-center strikes are even rarer and carry significant value. Collectors appreciate the thrill of discovery, the beauty of the design, and the historical connection offered by each coin, whether it is a circulation strike, proof, or satin finish collector coin. The 2013 White Mountain Quarter embodies artistry, history, and the spirit of New Hampshire. The detailed mountain peaks, the iconic Old Man formation, and the inscriptions combine to create a coin that is visually stunning, historically meaningful, and collectible in every sense. Each coin is a story, a work of art, and a piece of history in the hands of the collector. So, when you encounter a 2013 White Mountain Quarter, examine it carefully. Look at the old man of the mountain, the surrounding peaks, and the inscriptions. Check for die cracks, doubling, or off-center strikes. Even subtle anomalies can transform a coin from ordinary to extraordinary. For collectors, every coin offers history, artistry, and the thrill of discovering rare variations, making the hunt for these quarters both exciting and rewarding. Now, as we conclude, the real market value for high-grade or error examples of the 2013 White Mountain Quarter can reach as high as $75,000 in words. Comment about your own coins so our channel can provide information about them. Be sure to subscribe and comment, and please like this video to support the channel. Top 10. We are turning our attention to one of the most fascinating coins in the United States Washington State Quarters series, the 2013 Fort McHenry Quarter. At first glance, it may appear as just another coin in circulation, but for collectors and enthusiasts, it represents a combination of historical significance, artistic brilliance, and numismatic intrigue. This coin not only commemorates a pivotal moment in American history but also offers unique opportunities for collectors to find rare errors and high-grade specimens, making it a treasure worth exploring in depth. The reverse design of the Fort McHenry Quarter is a striking homage to the national landmark in Baltimore, Maryland, where the defense of the fort during the War of 1812 inspired the writing of the United States national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. The design features the fort's impressive walls, flagstaff, and the American flag flying high above, capturing the moment when Francis Scott Key witnessed the bombardment and saw the flag still waving after the battle. The dynamic perspective emphasizes both strength and resilience, while the detailed depiction of the fort's masonry and surrounding landscape demonstrates exceptional artistry. The inscriptions Fort McHenry and Maryland frame the scene, while E pluribus unum and quarter dollar maintain the traditional elements of U.S. coinage, released in both Philadelphia and Denver circulation strikes, as well as in collector sets. The Fort McHenry quarter exhibits subtle differences in strike quality, luster, and surface finish. These variations can make a significant difference in value and desirability among collectors. Coins with full detail, sharp edges, and brilliant surfaces are increasingly rare due to the natural wear of circulation over the years, making high-grade examples a focal point for numismatists aiming to build top-quality collections. For collectors, one of the most thrilling aspects of this coin lies in its mint errors. Double-die varieties, where elements of the design appear duplicated, are among the most sought after. On some Fort McHenry quarters, doubling can appear on the fort walls, flagstaff, or lettering, creating a visually distinct coin. These double dies are rare and instantly increase a coin's value, offering both historical significance and an exciting challenge for collectors seeking unique pieces. Die cracks are another remarkable feature that adds to the coin's appeal. Raised lines or fractures on the surface can appear across the fort, flag, or inscriptions, giving each coin with this feature a unique character. Prominent die cracks are particularly valued, as they transform an ordinary circulation coin into a collectible artifact with its own story. Collectors actively seek these anomalies, knowing they enhance both the rarity and aesthetic intrigue of the coin. Off-center strikes further increase the allure of the Fort McHenry quarter. These coins are misaligned during the striking process, leaving portions of the design incomplete. Some examples may show the fort partially cut off or the flag positioned awkwardly, resulting in dramatic, one-of-a-kind coins. Such misaligned coins are rare and highly prized because no two are identical, and each captures a moment of imperfection in the minting process. Additional minting variations and errors include struck-through coins, broad strikes, and planchet flaws. Struck-through errors occur when debris interferes with the coin during striking, altering the design in unpredictable ways. Broad strikes occur when the coin expands outside the collar, creating smooth edges without the typical rim. Planchet flaws, including lamination defects or incomplete cladding, ensure that each coin with such a defect is unique and visually compelling. These rare anomalies make the Fort McHenry quarter a goldmine for error collectors and add significant value to even minor circulation pieces. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint offer a level of artistry and precision that elevates the coin's collectible status. Deep cameo proofs feature frosted design elements against mirror-like fields, accentuating the texture of the fort, the flag, and the surrounding landscape. High-grade proof coins, especially those graded PR69 or PR70, are exceptionally rare because even minor imperfections, such as tiny scratches or fingerprints, can lower their grade. Collectors prize these coins for their artistry, quality, and rarity. Satin finish coins produced in limited collector sets provide yet another appealing dimension. The soft, matte finish emphasizes the engraved details of the fort and flag, creating a visually striking appearance that enhances depth and contrast. These coins are carefully preserved, making them rare finds for collectors who value both beauty and scarcity. Even circulation strikes retain strong appeal, particularly those in high grade. Coins graded MS65 or above are difficult to locate because most quarters enter daily commerce and undergo natural wear. Collectors spend hours searching rolls and coin boxes to find these pristine examples, knowing that top-quality circulation coins provide the backbone of a high-grade collection. Minor variations, including weak strikes, slight die rotations, and subtle doubling of design elements, further enhance the desirability of the Fort McHenry quarter. While these differences may seem minor, they can significantly influence collector interest and value. Numismatists who specialize in state quarters or error coins actively search for these variations, appreciating the uniqueness each coin provides. The Fort McHenry quarter is more than a collectible coin, it is a tangible piece of American history. It preserves the memory of the War of 1812, celebrates Francis Scott Key's iconic anthem, and immortalizes one of Maryland's most important historical landmarks. Each coin embodies a story of resilience, patriotism, and artistry, connecting collectors to the legacy of the United States through a small, beautifully crafted object. High-grade and error coins are increasingly rare and demand careful observation to identify. Coins with sharp details, flawless surfaces, or notable minting anomalies are the crown jewels of any collection. Error coins such as die cracks, double dies, and off-center strikes are particularly valuable, providing both visual interest and financial reward. Collectors enjoy the thrill of discovery, knowing that each coin holds a unique story within its metallic form, whether it is a standard circulation coin, a proof, or a satin-finish collector piece. The 2013 Fort McHenry quarter combines artistry, history, and collector appeal. The detailed fort, waving flag, and surrounding landscape create a visual masterpiece that resonates with both history enthusiasts and numismatists alike. Each coin is a story, a piece of art, and a connection to the rich heritage of Maryland and the United States. So, the next time you come across a 2013 Fort McHenry quarter, examine it carefully. Look at the fort walls, the flag, and the inscriptions. Check for doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Even the smallest anomalies can elevate a coin from common to extraordinary. For collectors, every coin offers history, artistry, and the excitement of discovering rare and valuable variations, making the pursuit of these quarters both captivating and rewarding. Now, as we conclude, the real market value for high-grade or error examples of the 2013 Fort McHenry quarter can reach as high as $78,000 in words. Comment about your own coins so our channel can provide information about them. Be sure to subscribe and comment, and please like this video to support the channel.